Hello there, and welcome back to the show. And today I'm going to be going over WWE Bash in Berlin. This was the most recent WWE PLE on the main roster, as well as the first major live event WWE held in Germany. This took place from the city of Berlin in the Uber Arena and had an attendance of 13,000 people. And well, let's dive straight into this. The show opened up with the undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes gave Kevin Owens this opportunity, stating that Kevin Owens has earned a shot at the WWE Championship. The only thing that I personally wanted from this match was for it to be a good match. I really did not like Solo versus Cody at SummerSlam. To me, that was Cody's weakest defense in his reign, and we needed a match to remind us that Cody Rhodes is still the guy in WWE. That is all I wanted from this match. This match was very good. To me, this was the only choice to open the show because I knew it definitely was not going to be the main event, so the only other place was for it to be here in the opening slot. These two guys really delivered. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens are both great wrestlers, and they delivered a great match. Story of this match was Cody Rhodes' knee. Kevin Owens stating that he will be targeting that, and the knee did come into effect in a couple of spots in this match where Cody went for the cutter or the disaster kick, but the knee gave out. So I really liked the implication of the knee in this match. There were a couple of moments of drama, the biggest one being a moment where Cody, he was on the outside of the ring and Kevin Owens was asking the referee to check on him, and Kevin Owens went out and Cody said, "I'm okay," and they continued brawling, and Kevin Owens took advantage and he was about to deliver the power bomb to the apron, but he refused. He couldn't bring himself to do it. Wade Barrett was berating him. Kevin Owens called out Wade Barrett, threw Cody back into the ring, and the match continued. Cody Rhodes won this match with a crossroads, as he should. Kevin Owens was never winning this match. Cody Rhodes is going to be the WWE champion for at least a couple of more months. The only person he's dropping this championship to is Randy Orton, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this match. I thought that both of them delivered. There was some great storytelling in this match, some great moments. This was the solid choice to open the show, and both guys delivered a very good match. I really enjoyed this match. Up next, we had what was undisputedly the worst, least anticipated, and most meaningless match of the night. Women's Tag Team Championships. Alba Dawn and Isla Fire. Wait, I messed up their names. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire defending against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. This match was meaningless. WWE Women's Tag Team Championships are the most meaningless, irrelevant championships on WWE television. They have zero value. I think I mentioned this in my review of WWE Clash at the Castle, where Dawn and Fire won the championships, that I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped them on that week's SmackDown or latest hold them into Money in the Bank. I was genuinely shocked that they've held the belt now for, 2.5 months? That was surprising to me when I found out that statistic. I'm like, oh my, they've been champions for all this time. The outcome of this match was super predictable. Jade and Bianca were always going to win WWE. Bianca Belair is one of the top female wrestlers in the roster. Jade Cargill is going to be pushed as the next big thing, and that's the way this match was presented. Bianca Belair took a majority of the offense in this match, and Jade Cargill came in with the hot tag. Jade and Bianca win the tag team championships again. They are now two-time tag team champions. This match was not good. I did not care for this match. I do not care about the championships. If it were me, I would retire the women's tag team championships tomorrow, but I don't run the WWE. In any case, Jade and Bianca win. Moving on to the next match. The most anticipated match of the night, and for good reason. Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk strap match. This is the second match between these two guys. This is a follow-up to their match from SummerSlam, and the second match in their feud that has been WWE's best feud of the entire year from a storyline perspective. Been loving what both of these guys have produced promo-wise leading into this match. One thing I will say though, I am not a fan of the strap match. I really don't like the fact that you have to tap the four corners of the ring. This is a blood feud, and the idea is you're gonna beat up this guy so bad, and instead of pinning him or making him tap out or saying I quit, you're just going to tap four corners around the ring. Like, really? I thought a strap match was a weird choice, but this match itself was brutal. This match was very good, one of the two best matches of the night in my opinion. This was excellent. Immediately Drew McIntyre attacked Punk before the bell even rang, so Drew McIntyre was guns blazing from the start. CM Punk, I don't know if this was mind games or not, but he wore the same gear he wore in his final match in AEW at All In against Samoa Joe, which was around a year ago, so I don't know if that was mind games. This match was very physical. They made full use of the strap, just beating each other with it. That looked rough. There was one moment, this was like one of the funniest moments of the night, where Drew McIntyre was carrying CM Punk's defeated body and he was tapping the turnbuckles, but CM Punk sneakily tapped the turnbuckles as he was going, so they were on 3 each, and then on the 4th one, Punk and him began to fight. That was great. CM Punk, he was able to regain his bracelet from Drew McIntyre during this match, and then the closing sequence of this match was CM Punk, he tapped one of the turnbuckles after McIntyre was down, then he hit a GTS, and he tapped the second one, and he hit another GTS, and he hit the third one, and then a final go to sleep, and with the hand that he was wearing the bracelet on, he tapped the 4th and final turnbuckle. CM Punk wins this match. He has his win over Drew McIntyre, his first singles win in WWE in over 10 years. This was an excellent match. I loved what both guys produced. The Raw that followed this, Drew McIntyre laid out CM Punk, he destroyed the bracelet, and that will lead to the 3rd and final match at Bad Blood, which should be Hell in a Cell. I've been saying it in a lot of my WWE reviews over the last few months. This feud was tailor-made for Hell in a Cell, and I cannot wait to see what both guys do in that structure. But this match at Bash in Berlin was excellent, one of the 2 best matches of the night. This was incredible. This feud has been great. Both guys have looked great. This was excellent. In our semi-main event, we had the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus Judgment Day, represented by Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley got a great reaction from the crowd in Berlin, phenomenal reaction. Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan booed as usual, and to me, I mentioned Punk McIntyre was one of the 2 best matches of the night. This was the other one. These were the 2 best matches of the night in my opinion. This match was incredibly fun. Damian Priest did completely destroyed, eviscerated Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley did the same with Liv Morgan. They dominated this match from the early onset. There were a couple of great moments. The crowd was really into it when Dominic and Liv were beat up by Damian and Rhea. This came off very well. There was interference during this match from Judgment Day, but Damian Priest disposed of them fairly quickly. JD McDonough took some pounds. The way he jumped backwards, the selling of JD McDonough was incredible, and Finn Balor sold a super kick from Damian Priest like there was no other. It was a great sell, and Carlito was there. Judgment Day were able to capitalize eventually with Liv and Dominic getting some offense on Damian and Rhea, but at the end, the Terror Twins win. Rhea Ripley pins Liv Morgan to win this match, setting up a rematch for the Women's Championship at Bad Blood. I mean, Rhea versus Liv is also one of those feuds that's made for Bad Blood. I thought this was a very fun match. There was some incredible moments. This was very fun to watch, and this was overall just incredible. I really enjoyed this mixed tag team match. And now, on to our main event, which was of course Gunther versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. When this show, Bash in Berlin, was initially announced, the first thought that came into my mind was Gunther has to be in the main event of this show. And that's exactly what happened. Now, when Randy Orton came out to confront Gunther after SummerSlam and stating, "Hey, I'm challenging you for that championship," my initial thought was, what's going on? But then I remembered what happened at King of the Ring and the finish to their match at King of the Ring. Randy Orton's shoulder wasn't down on the mat, so a rematch made sense, and having Gunther's reign kick-started by a defense against one of the biggest names in modern WWE, you can't get off to a better start than that. The crowd in Germany singing singing Randy Orton's theme song was phenomenal, fantastic. And Randy Orton himself had a couple of great moments of interaction with the crowd. The smile on his face when he was hearing his theme song. There was a moment where he joined in on a wave that the crowd in Berlin was doing. That was awesome. The crowd during this match was the best they were all night. The crowd during this main event was on fire. Gunther came out, made his entrance. Great reaction from the crowd in Berlin. The ambiance of this match and the atmosphere around it. This, no question, was the right main event. This was a perfect choice to main event this show. This match started off a little slow in my opinion. I thought, alright, I know we're starting slow, but let's pick up the pace. But when the pace picked up, there were a couple of stiff-looking power moves in this match. Gunther's chops, they look sick on screen when you see them. They just look vicious. There was one moment where Gunther delivered a chop to the back of Randy Orton's neck, and the sweat just bounced off the back. That was probably the most vicious looking spot of the entire night, and one of the best spots of the entire night. Randy Orton sets up the steel steps in front of the announce table. He takes Gunther to the outside and he delivers his signature back suplex off the steel steps through the announce table. That was awesome. 10 out of 10 spot right there. In this match, Orton hit an RKO, which Gunther kicked out of. The closing sequence of this match was Orton. He wanted to go for the RKO, but Gunther countered it into a sleeper, and that was the thing. Orton looked like he was about to power out, and he did power out, but then Gunther immediately locked the sleeper back in, and Randy Orton passes out, and Gunther, this time, no question about it, beats Randy Orton clean and retains the World Heavyweight Championship in his first of what will be many successful championship defenses. This match was pretty good in my opinion. The start of it was a little slow, but when they picked up the pace, the match got going, and it was a really solid main event. Post-match, Gunther and Randy Orton shakes hands, and Gunther celebrates in the ring. One thing I want to mention, Ludwig Kaiser personally introduced Gunther in this match, so I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, this was an overall very good main event to what was an overall excellent show. The Women's Tag Team Championship match was the only downside to the show, but the other 4 matches were very good. I like the direction that WWE is going, and I'm looking forward to some Bad Blood and where we go from here with a lot of these storylines. I really enjoyed Bash in Berlin. To me, this was an excellent show, one of WWE's best shows of the entire year. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Saeed_2000, and I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, take care.